Many have been wondering what the hell I'm going to be doing in Yellowstone, since Yellowstone is closed, but didn't stop us from going left from Yellowstone. I mean, we were in the vicinity of Yellowstone after Gardner, but now I'm in back in Montana. We passed through Wyoming a bit, and I'm going to be riding one of those motherfuckers. That's right. So for those who don't approve, fuck it. Well, Montana, we had just crossed over Wyoming, and I'm gonna go snowmobiling right now. Well, my good friend Michael is getting ready, and many might say, well, you didn't get to go to Yellowstone. Well, it's closed for the winter. Obviously, I knew that, but instead, we're gonna be doing that. Yeah. So to rent the equipment, or rather the snowmobiles, $265 for the day. We actually woke up early this morning, so we have about 7 hours to play, and it's about $40 to rent all the gear. But of course, I bought my own goggles, and I have all the other inner underlayers, but the overlayers came extra $40, so it's like $305 for the entire day. That will rent you an 800cc Polaris. Basically, it's a jet ski on ice, but of course it has more traction than a jet ski. And I hope I don't kill myself on this thing or hurt myself. Number one priority is safety. So I've never been on one of these things, and from what I told, they're very quick. My friend over there has the 850, a lot more torque. So it was $265 for the rental, $40 for the gear, and that is not including all the other gear that I bought on Amazon. But it's well worth it. Gonna have some fun. Gonna tear it up in Montana and see some wildlife, not hurt any wildlife, and just be safe while doing it. Woo, baby! I'm out here in Montana, snowmobiling, enjoying nature. Yeah, I'm not hiking, but I'm hiking in style. There goes my friend. I'm gonna go join them now. One of the most dangerous things I've ever done, and I'm glad I did it. It is snowing now. It is minus 12 degrees. It's a warming cabin. Hold on, let me put my... It's hard to breathe up here because it's the air is very thin. Just ran into some other snowmobile guys, and they're Canadians. They take it seriously. Oh man, I got wiped out, dude. I had to dig that shit out. I was under 9 feet under. So a lot of the things I learned thus far is it's similar to a jet ski. The concept is similar, but the turning is definitely not like a jet ski. So things not to do while snowmobiling is getting close to trees. Why? The tree will be sticking out of the ground, but in and around the tree, the circumference, it's not densely packed. So if you dig into a tree or get too close to a tree, you will sink in, and you will sink, and you got problems. Other problems are, seems counterintuitive, but when making turns, you want to stay on the inside lane going towards the tree, put your weight to the right side so you don't dig in and fall over. I fell over 3 times. I had to dig myself out twice. I don't want to do that again because it is a lot of work, especially when you're under breath and it's snowing and your mindset is, oh shit, I'm gonna get stuck out here. But luckily I have my friend with me to help me along the way. At any rate, to the backdrop is Wyoming. I'm in Montana. Snowmobiling is only allowed in Montana, and it is one of the most dangerous things and probably the best experiences I've ever had. I learned a lot. We are in grizzly bear country, so you definitely want to make sure keep your eyes and ears out open. The interesting thing about being out here is I don't hear anything. The only thing I hear is myself. No city sirens. No dogs barking, no neighbors talking shit to each other. Just peace. We shut this off. 800cc. You know what's so amazing about this and dangerous at the same time, I've learned a lot today. What not to do. I already tipped it twice and I had to dig it out twice. You want to stay on the snowpack. It seems counterintuitive, but if you see a tree, you may, at turns, you want to turn towards the turn on the right side. There goes my friend. Motherfucker. He just went like 100 miles an hour. And then balance your weight left and right. It's not so much like a jet ski, but it runs like it. But the beautiful thing about out here, there's nobody out here. I don't hear anything else but this asshole. And I don't hear anything else. No ambulance, no dogs, nothing. Just.
I hope you were freaking videoing that.
I did.
You hear me blowing by you?
Yeah. And snow into my camera, you motherfucker. Alright. Before my phone freezes. Catch you later. There he comes. He's gonna jump this.
Hey, Ryan? Any last words? Oh, that cold air. All right. Well, this is going to be Ryan's first attempt at jumping his snowmobile, so we'll see how this goes, all right? More in a minute. He's going to give this a shot. We'll see how it works. He doesn't have enough speed, I'll tell him that right now, but we'll see. Nice!
Oh, shit! Alright, so I am in the middle of Montana. Wyoming is up that slope where my friend is going. But besides him, I hear absolutely nothing else. No sirens, no dogs barking, no neighbors, no dysfunctional families yelling at each other in Los Angeles. Just peace. And I'm riding an 800cc snowmobile. The concept is simple. Is somewhat similar to a jet ski. And I apologize if I'm yelling, but I'm very short of breath because I tipped it twice. I had to dig it out twice. So I learned my lesson. But it's possibly the most dangerous sport I've ever done is snowmobiling because it doesn't function like a jet ski because the skis in the front do not always turn it. The traction on the treads, you got to dig it out. So we're about to head back down and have a good time. Fucking crazy. I just unexpectedly throttled it 8,000 RPMs, jumped that hill. My friend's gonna do it right now. I was full tilt vertical. He told me he could see the treads. But I was like full tilt. I wish I got that on camera. I hurt my shoulder doing that shit, man. This is probably the most dangerous thing I've ever done, but it's so fantastically crazy. Now my friend's gonna try it. That one beat the air out of me. I'm not kidding when they say this is God's country. I am laid flat out on the ice or snow, catching my breath. That is such a beautiful sight. About the end of the day, I learned a lot of things today that not only am I battling short of breath, not because I'm overweight or anything, but it's the air is so thin up here, and I believe I'll be closest to the heavens I'll ever be up here. And your snot just continues to run down, and my baklava, or my face mask, freezes with that shit, so it's all over your fucking mask, and you can't get it because it's so frozen. At any rate, this was amazing.
All right, so the day's done. If you look down that way, there's way too much of a storm coming in there. The temperature's down to about, I don't know, probably 15 below right now. So it's time to call these things quits, go home, and heal up from this day of Brian beating up on me. So I'm gonna say goodbye, and the only way you can say it with a snowmobile, and you might want to duck.